Adobe's Creative Cloud is a really cool tool that you can use to transfer assets in between all your different Adobe files. So if you're using Illustrator or Photoshop or After Effects, you can save stuff into the Adobe Creative Cloud and very easily open it into the next program. So I'm going to show you how to use Adobe Creative Cloud. So the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to look up to the top right of the screen, and you can see the little Adobe Creative Cloud app right there. And if you open that up, then there's several different options you can look at. The home area just shows you your different alerts and letting you know that you have updates and things like that that you can take care of. Under the apps section, it tells you all the apps that you have downloaded, ones that need to be updated. So the nice thing about working with Adobe Creative Cloud instead of just buying the software is that you're constantly getting the newest software that they have out there. And then there's a whole lot of apps that I don't even have downloaded. Adobe just has so many different options. And then under the Assets tab, you not only have access to your own files, but you also have access to all of Adobe's files. Some of them you have to purchase, some of them are free, but it's really cool that you have that option. So then if you go into Creative Cloud Files, you can see everything that you've saved into the Creative Cloud. Now this is going to be really cool once you open the program, that's when this is going to become really useful. So let's open up Illustrator. So in Illustrator, you can look over to the right and you can see that my cloud is already open on the side there under my library. And so those are all the little assets that I have saved in my Creative Cloud. So if we wanted to just create a new little something and then save it, I'm just going to do that really quick. So I'm just going to create a little monster. So I like to do two things once I'm done creating something. I like to go ahead and go into File and go into Save As, and then I save my image and then I name it. And then I also like to use the Select All key, and I'll select the entire image, which selects each portion of what you've just made in Illustrator, and then you can drag it over to your library. And then after you drag it over, you'll see it appear right at the top, and there is the new little made monster. Now the cool thing with this is then you can rename it, and then you can get out of Illustrator and get into something else like Photoshop. So let's do that real quick. And we'll just create a new file. And then you can see it over there on the side in your libraries. There's the monster. So you can grab it and drag it over to your canvas there, and you have it ready to go, and you can use it and create different things and change it around. Then we can get out of Photoshop and we can open up Adobe Animate, and then we could do something with this little guy. So once we get Animate open, we're gonna do an HTML5 canvas. So we'll click on that and get it opened. And then we're gonna look over to the right side, kind of in between where your properties and library is, just that thin little toolbar there. You can see at the bottom of it has the little Creative Cloud icon. That's what you're gonna wanna click on, and that's gonna have all of your assets right there. So once we find the little guy that we want, we can put him onto the screen. Then once we get him onto the screen, we want to go up to the top toolbars, and we want to change how big he is. So we're gonna go to Modify and then go to Scale, and then we're gonna change his size. And then instead of doing all my own little animations right now, we'll just do a preset just so I can show you what you can do with it. You're gonna change him to a symbol, and then after you change him to a symbol, then you go up to insert motion tween. And once you insert a motion tween, that allows you to give your character motion. So I'm just gonna put a little preset motion to it, just a little ball drop, and you'll see that. And super simple. There's so much more complex stuff within Adobe Animate. This is just a quick way to show you how you can use your assets in between all the different Adobe products. So it's really cool that you have this option. The other cool thing that Adobe has done is they've made it so you can get the Adobe Creative Cloud app on your phone. And then what that does is then you can open that, and then you have all your assets right there on your phone. So you can see this is what the app looks like, and then you open it up, and then there's all the assets that I've created, which is really nice if you need something on the go. You can also use it within, if you have Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator apps on your phone, you can use your assets within those as well. So it's really cool. You can start a project on your computer and then pick it up and get going on your iPad if you're out and about.